Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss an important concepts of national income accounting, that is your nominal GDP and real GDP. So we have already discussed how to calculate national income and different basic concepts related to macroeconomics. So now we will discuss the main concept, that is your nominal GDP and real GDP. Let's start our class. Okay, so first all of you just say me why we are going to discuss about this concept, that is nominal GDP and real GDP. Because you know that in our macroeconomic analysis, when we are analyzing different macroeconomic model, then we come across many macroeconomic variables. So you see, we come across many macroeconomic variables, and you will be very much clear that how these macroeconomic variables are treated in our macroeconomic analysis. Or you know that these macroeconomic variables are evaluated in terms of two type of prices. One is the current prevailing price, and another is the constant price, or a constant set of prices. So you know that these are the two prices in terms of which these macro variables are evaluated. Like this, our gross domestic product or our domestic income, or that is called our GDP, that is also calculated or evaluated in terms of both these prices. So accordingly we will come across the two concepts, that is nominal GDP and real GDP. Now we have to see that what are these nominal GDP and real GDP. Before this we must have to know that what actually our GDP is. हमारा GDP actually क्या है? You see, this GDP is the monetary value of all the final output produced in a country during a year. As this is the monetary value, this means it is monetary value of what? Monetary value of the output or final output produced during a year. So this then question arises, how this monetary value or how the value of the output or how these final output are evaluated. So final output is evaluated in when we will multiply the quantity of the output produced. Suppose this Q is the quantity of the output produced multiplied with its prices. So this will be give you the concept of your GDP. So this is how GDP is evaluated. But now friends, just you see, this price I already told may be your current prevailing price, that is may be your constant price. So now question is, a current prevailing price क्या है? The price prevailed in the same year. Price prevailed in same year. Then this constant price, this is also called the base year price. So base year क्या है? It is the year of reference, or with reference to which year we are evaluating the concepts of GDP. So now question is that as you know here that this GDP is evaluated in terms of current present price and also constant price, then when this GDP is evaluated in terms of this current prevailing price, then that is called your nominal GDP. So friends, you now see what is this nominal GDP. Nominal GDP is the GDP of a country evaluated, or GDP of a year evaluated in terms of current prevailing price. So this nominal GDP, we can say this will be, suppose the quantity produced in the current year is Q1 and the price prevailed in the same year is P1, that is current year price. So the nominal GDP will be your what? na Q1 into P1. Accordingly, when this GDP is evaluated in terms of constant price or base period price, then that will be called the real GDP. So you know that this real GDP is the GDP of a country during a year evaluated in terms of constant price. So that can be evaluated. So we will take quantity of the same year. That you see, we are calculating nominal and real GDP of the same year. So quantity will remain constant, quantity of the current year. Then this will be multiplied with price of the base year. Let price of the base year is P0. So this is the difference. This is called your nominal GDP and real GDP. Both the quantity produced in the same year is evaluated in terms of different prices. In case of nominal GDP, in terms of current price, in terms of real GDP, in terms of base year price. Only price differs, but quantity remains constant. So this is the concept of your nominal GDP and real GDP. So friends, now we will be very much clear once we take one numerical example to explain these two concepts. Let's start with a numerical example. Here we will take, suppose we will take year, then your quantity of output produced, then price, then your nominal GDP and real GDP. Let's now see the year 2018. We are taking one year 2018 and the quantity, suppose the country is producing only one good, that is your bread, and it is able to produce 100 units of bread. Then the price, let's per unit is 10. Then the nominal GDP will be how much? As I have told, the quantity of 2018 multiplied with price of 2018. So that will be equal to 1000. Now friends, let's take the year 2019. In 2019, suppose that country is able to produce 110 units of bread and the price per unit is now 15 rupees. Now friends, what will be the nominal GDP? Nominal GDP, how can we calculate? And that will be calculated when we multiplied this current year quantity with current year price. So that's 110 into 15, that will be 1650. So this is the nominal GDP, you see. Now we have to find out what will be the real GDP in 2019. That will be calculated by multiplying the current year quantity with the base year price. That is, suppose you are taking 2018 as our base year. If 2018 is the base year, then we have to multiply the quantity of 2019 with the price of 2018. So 110 into 10, that will be your 1100. So 1100 is the real GDP and the 1650 will be the nominal GDP for the year your 2019. So you now see how we can calculate nominal GDP and real GDP of a particular year. Okay, so this is the case. Now friends, we have to find out that how much is the price changes or what is the impact of price change due to this nominal GDP and real GDP. Now you see price change. So friends, we will find out the price change over the years if we find one concept that is called your GDP deflator. If we find the GDP deflator, or that is called your price index. This price index or GDP deflator will tell you how much there is price change over the years, and that can be found by the formula of nominal GDP by real GDP. Nominal GDP divided by real GDP. So now, friends, you see, as we can find here, the nominal GDP is your 1650 and real GDP is your 1100. So the real GDP is 1100, nominal GDP is 1650. So that will be equal to 1.5. So now we can see the change in price, because you know that this nominal GDP is calculated by Q1 into P1 and this is calculated by Q1 into P0. Or if you see, this is quantity is remaining constant, only what changes? The price changes. So we are now taking the price ratio. This is the price ratio. So this 1.5 indicates what? This indicates that in 2019 the price has been increased 1.5 times. That is, it was earlier 10, now it became 15. So how much it changes? It changes 1.5 times. So the price of 2019 has been increased 1.5 times in comparison to price of 2018. But actually, in real term, we calculate the price index or GDP deflator by your percentage. So this price index may be calculated as nominal GDP by your real GDP into 100. To know the percentage change. So that will be your 1650 divided by 1100 into 100, that will equal to 150. 150 means that, as you know, the base year index is 100 and the current year index is 150. So how much the price change? So in current year the price has been changed or increased 50%. क्योंकि आपको पता है 10 से 15 यानी 50% आपका प्राइस इंक्रीज हुआ है किसमें? करेंट ईयर में इन कंपैरिजन टू द बेस ईयर. दिस इज व्हाट योर प्राइस चेंजेस यू कैन नो थ्रू द प्राइस इंडेक्स. नाउ फ्रेंड्स, वी हैव टू सी which one is better of this nominal GDP and real GDP. Which GDP is better? That we have to discuss. Which is better? Which is better index of economic growth? Of the nominal and real GDP, which one will be better? So friends, we can say that real GDP is better. Real GDP is better. But क्यों ये real GDP क्यों better है, इसको जानना बहुत ही जरूरी है. तो ये better है क्योंकि ये चारों चीजें, certainly things. First is comparison. If we make the comparison over the period of years, that is comparison of GDP of the same country over different years, or we can make international comparison, that comparison of GDP of different countries, then real GDP will be better one. Why? Because real GDP measures eliminating or by the price changes. That means price remaining constant. Only if we compare, then we can find the real picture whether there is change in output or not. Because your price remain constant, only your quantity changes. So if real GDP increase, that will indicate that the output is increasing. If real GDP decrease, then the output is decreasing. This is a first case. And the second one, that will be your real flow of goods and services. Real flow of goods and services. So as you know that nominal GDP cannot tell you the real flow of goods and services. Because why? Because when nominal GDP will change, that might be changed either due to change in price or due to change in quantity. So the real picture cannot be obtained through your comparing nominal GDP. But if we find the real GDP, then we can find the real your flow of goods and service, because in real GDP as the price constant, only change will be change in output. So how much output is increased or decreased, that can be find out through the your real GDP. And the third one is your economic growth. So economic growth means that is your increase in the country's capacity to produce more output. So when nominal GDP will increase, that might not be indicating economic growth, because that may be increased due to increase in price. So only when the real GDP will increase, then that will indicate that there is increase in output, and we can say that the country has achieved economic growth. And the last one that is very important is the money illusion. You see, what is this money illusion? Money illusion means giving a sense of increasing the monetary value only. That means if we take nominal GDP and the prices has been increased but output has not been changed, so that will give an illusion that our total GDP increased, but that increase is due to increase in the monetary value only, but output constant. But if we take real GDP, that will not focus on money illusion. Rather, this will focus or indicate the real picture, that is whether output is increased or not. So this much, all these points prove that real GDP is a better index of economic growth in comparison to the nominal GDP. So friends, today we have discussed these concepts of nominal GDP, real GDP, how they are calculated, and how can we find the price index or GDP deflator, and which GDP is better. That all things and everything we have discussed in this chapter. Okay, so this is all about nominal GDP and real GDP. Thank you.